But the discussion topic is why Uyghurs have not been in harmony with the CCP government. Uyghurs are an ethnic minority group in northeast China. According to the 2020 Chinese census, the population was 11 million. Other major ethnic minority groups in China are the Zhuang, 19.6 million, Hui, 11.4 million, Miao, 11 million, Manchus, 10.4 million, Yi, 9.8 million, Tibet, 7 million, Tujia, 3.5 million, Dong, 3.5 million, You, 3.3 million, and Bai, 2.09 million. China's policy towards ethnic minorities guarantees equality and promotes the development of minority groups. The government also emphasizes unity and harmony amongst all ethnic groups. Integration and cultural preservation are the key issues regarding tensions and conflict in certain ethnic groups, such as Xinjiang. Cultural preservation includes language, culture, and religions. Xinjiang is a predominantly religious ethnic group. The mainstream religious belief of Xinjiang is Islam. The Chinese government recognizes 5 official religions: Buddhism, Taoism, Islam, Catholicism, and Protestantism. However, the ruling Chinese Communist Party promotes atheism and discourages religious practice. Also, state laws will ensure that no one can use religions to engage in activities that harm the health of Chinese citizens or interfere with the state's education. Or in a nutshell, the state government will manage all the official religions. Authorities are monitoring all religious activities. To manage the official religions, the Chinese government has recently announced plans to rebuild and redesign all the mosques in China. The newly designed mosques will remove the traditional architectural features to make them look more Chinese. For churches of Catholicism and Protestantism, the picture of leader Xi Jinping is hung alongside with the image of God. We have to understand that the CCP government manages and controls the official religions because it wants to tightly control religions and reduce the risk of possible challenges to its rule. Maintaining and stabilizing the CCP rule is always the priority. As stated above, Xinjiang is a profoundly religious ethnic group. So much so, their lives are interwoven with their religions. Therefore, when the Chinese government tries to manage or interfere with their spiritual activities, it is very likely that clashes will happen. Over 12 million Uyghurs live in Xinjiang. Their homeland, they speak a language similar to Turkish. They consider themselves culturally and ethnically close to the Central Asian region. The majority of Uyghurs, which is about more than 90%, are Muslims. When the CCP government took over Xinjiang in 1949, it met with little resistance. The Chinese government at the time promised Uyghurs could continue to practice their religions freely and their values and culture would be respected. More importantly, their quality of life would be vastly improved. What happened afterwards disappointed Uyghurs. The Chinese government has been attempting to interfere with their religions. For instance, the Chinese government has reviewed all the classic religious texts, which include Quran. The purpose of the review is to remove content that allegedly does not conform to the progress of the times and need to be fitted to the era of President Xi Jinping. Another example, as stated above, the religious features of all mosques are to be removed and changed to the Chinese style. In addition, the Chinese government plans to make the next generation of Uyghur speak Putonghua as their native language instead of their mother language. This certainly will offend Uyghurs, as they are proud of their culture. According to media reports, the Chinese government has set up special training camps for Uyghurs. Human rights organizations have condemned it. The Chinese government has explained that the camps train Uyghurs to ensure they have the skills for employment. These camps will further deepen Uyghurs' grievances against the Chinese government. Another conflict between Uyghurs and the Chinese stems from the Chinese government's migration policy. A significant number of Han have moved to Xinjiang for business, employment, and better recent conditions. Between 1949 and 2008, the proportion of Han in Xinjiang rose dramatically from 6.7%, that's about 220,000, to 40%, which was 8.4 million. This represents the largest demographic change ever to occur in a major region of China since the founding of the People's Republic of China. Han and Uyghurs did not live in harmony because of difference in language, culture, and values. On 5th July 2009, a series of violent riots over several days broke out in the capital of Xinjiang, Urumqi, the capital of Xinjiang, and at least 1,000 Uyghurs were involved, and it eventually escalated into a violent attack that mainly targeted Han people. According to Chinese media reports, 197 people died in the riot, mostly Han people. Han's migration to Xinjiang may have favored as it promoted integration. However, rapid economic growth has widened income gaps and caused disagreement, widening the gap between Han and Uyghurs. The relationship between Han and Uyghurs has improved after the riots on the surface, but the tension remains, and terrorist attacks in the region happens now and then. The Chinese government's policy on ethnic minorities is quite successful. The issues in Xinjiang are unique and complex. After all, Uyghurs are a Turkic ethnic group, not Chinese. Their culture, language, values, and religions are profoundly intertwined with those of other Turkic-speaking groups in Central Asian countries, such as Turkey. While Xinjiang appears to be peaceful for the time being, it remains about a time bomb which could explode anytime.